Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to set the right intensity in your interval workouts. So first of all, do you do interval workouts? Maybe once a week, twice a week, or you never done. Anyway, interval workouts are very popular workouts all over the world. And first of all, let me point out one thing about interval workouts. If you studied VO2 max or lactate threshold or something like that, just forget about it. It's good to study physiology and it always helps me a little bit, but just a little bit. Some people say, today my workouts are LT pace, lactate threshold pace, and they just go for it. But there's no magical things about lactate threshold pace or VO2 max interval workout. So, for example, maybe my lactate threshold pace is something like 310 per K. And let's say one day I make every 1K or every 2K 305. And then different day, maybe I make every 2K 312. And it's just as effective as interval 310 pace, 310 per K pace. And also, yeah, VO2 max is good. But let me say one thing. My coach in my high school days, I think doesn't know much about physiology. I'm not sure. Maybe he knows something, but I think he wasn't expert it. But he knew very well about training for long distance running. And he knew that it's very good workout to make 5 times 1K with slightly slower pace, slightly slower than 5K pace. So for example, our team, about 30 runners were there, and about half of them ran under 15 minutes, 5,000 meters in high school days, including me. But usually our workouts were 5 times 1K with 1 minute recovery jogging. The pace was 305. And 305 means under 305. That's why we run a little bit faster than 305, but that's it. For example, 305, 304, 303, and only last 1 or 2, some athletes run under 3 minutes. So 257, 255, or sometimes 252, 250, but only the last 1 or last 2. And my coach didn't push us at all. But of course, we were boys, and boys tend to want to run faster than what coaches say. That's why sometimes we made the last 1 or 2 under 3 minutes. But our coach always said 305, it's fine. He said that. And in fact, half of us ran under 15 minutes in races. And also, my coach knew that it's a good idea to combine these long intervals, which is a little bit slower than 5K race pace, with short intervals, which is as fast as 5K race pace or slightly faster than 5K race pace. And this combination works well. He knew that. But I think he doesn't know much about physiology. Of course, he had some information or knowledge about physiology, but I think he wasn't expert it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Coaches knew that before researchers found VO2 max out. Coaches knew how to train. And then after that, researchers kept researching, kept studying, and finally they found VO2 max and lactate threshold. But it doesn't work like a magic. So let's say 6 times 2K with lactate threshold pace with 2 minutes recovery jogging. This training, this workout should be as effective as the 6 times 2K in half marathon race pace with 2 minutes recovery jogging. And a lot of coaches know that. It works well. So that's it. So there's nothing magical about physiology. And honestly speaking, I love to study. I love to study physiology. I love to study politics. I love to study history. I love to study economics. And I believe I have some knowledge about physiology, but I do not use it as more than my experience. I coach and also I train by myself. And as a runner, as a coach, I use my experiences and also what I heard from other coaches and runners more than physiological knowledge. So just forget about it. And also, I want all of you to know, why do we need to use interval workouts? Why? Why do we want to use interval workouts? There are two reasons. First, because we want to run current race pace regularly, or we want to run goal race pace regularly. And usually, it's impossible to run current race pace without rest in between. For example, let's say my current 3,000 meter race pace is 2:55. My personal best time is 8:25, but I just ran 3,000 meter race 2 weeks ago, and that was 8:44. So my current race pace is 2:55 per K. And it's impossible regularly to run 3,000 meter 8:45 or 5,000 meter 14:35 for my current fitness level. That's why I need rest in between, pause in between. That's why I want to use interval workouts. And also 10,000 meter. I cannot regularly run 8,000 meter or 5,000 meter in 10K race pace regularly. It's just impossible. And it's more impossible to run my goal race pace, 10K or 5K, it's impossible. That's why I need rest in between. This is the first reason why we want to use interval workout. And then I want all of you to think about this. If you prepare for marathon, then do you really need interval workout? Yes or no? For some athletes, yes, and for some athletes, not. For example, for me, yes, it's necessary. For me, it's not easy to run marathon race pace without any recovery sessions in training. For me, it's impossible. On a race day, it's okay. I can handle it. But in training, I train alone and I work hard, and I need to train during my work days. And then it's not so easy. That's why I want interval workouts. But for some runners, they don't need interval workouts at all. For example, some runners run 5,000 meter, 20 minutes sharp. And their marathon goal pace is under 3 hours, 30 minutes. So-called under 3.5. Then it's very easy to run 5 minutes per K pace for them. It's very easy. So they do not need any interval workouts. Sometimes it's okay to do interval workouts for some reasons. Maybe they do not want to lose their speed, or they don't want to lose their 5K or 10K fitness level, or maybe that's just for fun. But actually they don't need it, because they can run their goal race pace without any recovery sessions. So this is the first reason. And second reason is we want to always put something new in our training. In other words, we always want to put some new training stimulus on our training. So let's say for some runners, so let's say you just started running maybe 3 months ago, and all you wanted to do in the beginning was increasing mileage. So you didn't think about intensity at all. You just increased your mileage. Maybe you increased the frequency and also you increased a distance of one run. And as a result, you increased your mileage at enough level. Let's say you already run 300K per month or 70K per week, and you think that's enough for you. And then you want to go for next level. What do you do? Maybe you start thinking about intensity. And let's say you always run 5 minutes per K pace, 5 minutes per K. Or maybe if you live in the USA, I might say, is it 8 minutes per mile? I think, yeah, it's something like that, 8 minutes per mile. You always run 8 minutes per mile. Then you want to put some intensity on your training. Then maybe next time, so maybe twice a week, you run 7 minutes per mile pace. The question is, do you need interval workouts? If your answer is yes, yeah, just start with interval workouts. Just begin interval workouts. But if your answer is no, so for example, you regularly run 10K, 8 minutes per mile pace, and then you want to run twice a week, 7 minutes per mile pace. And then maybe you can run only 3 miles in 7 minutes per mile pace. Then you don't need any interval workouts. You don't need it. Or you just comfortably run 8 minutes per mile pace regularly, almost every day. You feel good. You feel very comfortable. You just enjoy your running. Maybe you can chat with your friend. And then maybe twice a week or once a week, you want to run seriously. On that day, you want to focus on intensity and you don't want to talk with your friend. You just want to run seriously. And in this case, you are able to run 7 minutes per mile pace without any recovery sessions. You feel hard, but you don't need any interval workouts. Then you don't need any interval workouts. So once you start running, let's say 6 miles, 7 minutes per mile pace, once a week, and maybe you just do it 3 weeks in a row, then you start thinking about more intensity. Maybe next time 6 minutes 30 seconds per mile pace. Then you might need interval workouts. But this is just the next step. It's not the first step. You understand? Sorry. I didn't have any bad intentions. If you think I was rude, I apologize. So I just wanted to say, I just wanted to know if you really understood what I said. Anyway, yeah, so this is what I want you to tell you, why you need interval workouts and how to set the right intensity in your interval workouts. Thank you for listening and bye for now.